Hey. Let's wait for Instagrammers to get on. Let's go. Alrighty. Looks like we are live on all channels. Sorry. Hello. Hi, gigpreneur. What is happening? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Welcome. Good to see you. If you're not following me, follow me. Why aren't you following me? What's up with that? Let's go. Follow me, hit that love button. Let's go. Chef, welcome. Malcentra, welcome. I'm telling you, TikTokers have the best names ever. You guys have some crazy awesome names. Yoselin, Dawn, what is happening? Let's get on with tonight. You know, it's easy. Wow, my beard is all over the place. It's easy to get comfortable, especially if you get comfortable in a position where you're not struggling. Because sometimes you can get comfortable in a very struggling situation where you don't really want to do anything, right? You just kind of, that struggle is for real, and you really don't want to do anything, right? So this case is about you getting comfortable in a position where you're actually okay. You're actually doing okay. You're meeting the bills, and you're comfortable, right? You're comfortable being comfortable. Does that make sense? Drop a one in the comments if that kind of resonates with you. You're comfortable being comfortable. So, what are the dangers of being comfortable, right? Because if you're doing okay, if you're meeting the bills and everybody's happy and everybody's great, then what are the dangers, right? Well, here's a little story for you. Mariana, what is happening? Here's a little story for you. They put a mouse on top of a jar, an open jar that is filled with grain, right? And they put this mouse on top of this. My neighbor is having a day today, man. He's been building and all kinds of stuff upstairs, and then it's like 12 midnight here in California, and couple just 5 minutes ago before I went live, that there were fireworks right outside my patio. So I don't know who was doing that, but anyway, I digress. So they put this mouse on top of this open jar that is filled with grain. Well, the mouse is having a time of his life. He's all like, "Oh my goodness, I got this full jar of grain." So starts going to town, man. He starts eating this grain, and he's just having a good old time. And he's eating the whole grain, and before you know it, there's not much left, but he can't stop. So he eats the whole thing, and now he's at the bottom of the jar, and he can't get out. See, he ate his grain and just kind of just right, and now he's at the bottom of the jar, and now where he was comfortable being comfortable, it's led to him being at the bottom of the jar. And what happens is that, well, now he has to depend on somebody else feeding him when they want to, right? So he doesn't have an option to eat when he wants anymore because he's at the bottom of the jar. He can't go look for food anymore, right? So he has to rely on other people bringing him food. Number one, thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. If you're not following me, hit that follow. Let's go. Follow me and let's go. I follow back right after the live. So it's all good. So first thing that he doesn't have a choice in when he eats, right? The second thing is that he doesn't really have a choice of what he eats. He relies on the person that is going to bring him food, and whatever food he or she brings, the mouse has got to eat, because it's not like he's got to go out there. He can go out there and get his own food, not anymore. So he's kind of stuck there too, right? So not only he doesn't have the opportunity to eat when he wants to, but he doesn't have the opportunity to eat what he wants to either. In fact, he can't do anything at all. He can't go places. He can't have some fun. Oh, did you guys hear that? Fireworks. I told you, right outside my window. Oh, thanks for all the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did you hear the fireworks right here? What? So he's going to have to rely on the outside source. Eventually, what happens to you being comfortable is that being comfortable gets you stuck. And sometimes you've been comfortable for so long that when you get stuck, it's almost impossible to get unstuck. So be careful as you're put on top of a jar, open jar filled with grain, that it feels so comfortable, so cozy, everything at reach. Well, eventually things run out, and eventually you're going to have to either go out and get it, or you're going to have to rely on others to provide. And the latter sucks. I can tell you that much. I've been in that position before, and it's not a favorable one. I can tell you that. What I want to share with you is that if you are in a position, right? If you are in a position where it's tough, I get it, right? Things are difficult, things are tough. I get all of that. But that's the growth pattern. That's a growth journey. If things were really comfortable, you're going to feel stagnant after a while. Just like this example in the mouse, right? So be careful enjoying your comfort zone and being more comfortable in your comfort zone, because it can lead into, well, you're not going to have any desire to do anything more. You're not going to be very motivated or inspired, and you definitely won't be impacting any lives anytime soon. So be careful being comfortable, too comfortable in your comfort zone. Always try to spice things up, even in your own life. This doesn't have to be a relationship, right? In your personal, you and you and you only. Try to spice things up, to make sure that you're moving, to make sure that you are constantly being inspired, and you're being impactful. I pray that this finds you well. I pray that you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. I always come back and respond. If you're on TikTok, I come back and upload the video on TikTok. So you can always come back and revisit or tag or share and do all kinds of stuff. So with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love. Let's go. And I am Sean Azimi with sidekickshawn.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.